Yo, you already know it's your boy Smack, and right now you tune into the motherfucking Riot Network. The Riot Network.
The Riot, man.
To Riot Network.
Riot Network.
The Riot.
Riot Network. Riot Network. To the Riot Network.
Riot Network.
You're on the Riot Network. If you don't want a motherfucking riot, tune into this network. It's your boy Smack. Holla.
All right, we out here with B-Dot the day after Strike 2.5. We're back in LA, man. How you feeling?
I'm happy to be home, man. I don't want to say anything disparaging about New York as a place, but let me just say I'm happy to be home, bro.
I feel it, man. I feel you. How you feeling about your performance against JC, man? That was one of the better battles of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people were impressed.
I think it was also one of the best battles of the night. You know, it was a learning experience for me. You know, dealing with a different type of crowd. You know, I think. You know, sometimes when you are accustomed to being in front of the same type of individuals in a crowd, maybe they're more, you know, receptive to your work and your skill set. And I think when he hit the stage, they was already anticipating seeing him. When I hit the stage, I didn't really get like too many, you know, cheers and applause. But when he hit the stage, people definitely was looking forward to seeing him. So I think that was kind of like a learning experience for me, because I didn't think it was going to be like that per se. You know what I mean? I thought I've been doing pretty well this year, so I thought they would be excited to see me for my first time on URL in New York. But that wasn't really the case. You know what I mean? But I felt like I did well for what it was.
So it was you, Danny Meyers, Geechi Gotti, three of the top West Coast dudes on a big New York card. You know what I'm saying? What does that say about West Coast battle rap?
It says that we're here. I think, to my knowledge, I think it's the first time that like that many West Coast dudes like came for a single URL event in New York. So I think that it just says we're here. Not to say we haven't been here. I don't want to, you know, shit on Diz and Ilmac and Thesaurus and people like that are legends. But just as a movement, as a unit, I think that we finally arrived as a unit, like together cohesively, like West Coast, we here. So I think me, Danny, and Geechi, we exemplify that for sure.
Now a lot of doors are being opened for you and for Geechi and for Danny. You know, you recently battled on RBE. Is there any chance that we can see you on that league again as well?
Yeah, of course. You know, everything's possible. You know, they would just have to reach out and, you know, we'll talk from there.
So what are some of the names you might want to see in the future? You know what I'm saying? What other artists you want to see?
A lot of people ask me that, man. I really don't know, man. I'm kind of just waiting for things to manifest themselves. I think that a lot of people are saying Iron Solomon, I guess, but shout out to Iron. That's my boy. I don't know why they would want to see that battle, but a lot of people say that. You know what I mean? Obviously, he's incredible. He's a legend. So that would be a dope test for me, but I don't really necessarily want to, you know what I mean? But if it's something that manifests itself and people feel like should happen, then I'll definitely consider it and holler at him about it and see how he feels.
So what do you got coming up for the rest of the year?
So we got this tour 2, me and Geechi. I'm really excited about that. I'm kind of like, battle rap is like, I have a love and hate relationship with it, so a lot of times I just get like, I don't even want to do this anymore. But the 2-on-2 thing is fun, man, so I'm really looking forward to the 2-on-2 with Geechi for sure. And after that, I don't really have anything else planned battle rap wise. I'm finishing on my album. I should have it out by January. But other than that, just focus on this 2-on-2 with Geechi versus Marvin +1. That should be crazy.
Now, speaking of the 2-on-2, you know, you and him, you know, you guys don't make any secret about, you know, where you guys are from and that kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? But you guys both come from, you know, two different sides of the fence, you know what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean for you guys to be able to come together and form this team?
It means a great deal to me, specifically and personally, because I've been on a mission to redirect the image of gangs and street organizations in LA, because I think people forget what they were in their inception. You know, they were about protecting the community, and obviously it went left from there. But I just want to remind people that it's about unity at the end of the day. So I grew up in a Pyro neighborhood, and everybody I knew was Pyro, and that's just my environment. Geechi's obviously from Nutty Block Crip, which is kind of like the home base for Crips in general. So it means a great deal to me personally to unify that and to just put a different twist on it, that it's not all about just, you know, I think out of town people get it misconstrued, that think that it's just always Bloods versus Crips and all that nonsense. You know, sometimes we build together and, you know, we at peace, you know, from the majority of the time.
So Marvel and Quest McCody, obviously a legendary 2-on-2 team. You know, this is quite a way to, you know, to splash into the 2-on-2 scene right there. You know what I'm saying? So what does it mean to have this big of a battle right from your guys' debut, but also on a West Coast platform like Shots Fired?
It's dope for Shots Fired, man. They deserve it. They've been putting in work. For me and Geechi, it's dangerous. I ain't gonna lie, it's dangerous because we gotta practice on our chemistry. We have to do things to hone in on our, you know, our skill set to see how they work cohesively and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's a huge deal for us. It's a huge test. I think individually, like if I was battling Quest and he was battling Marv, like that would be no problem. But you know, collectively doing the 2-on-2, they have a lot of chemistry and a lot of experience and years behind what they've been doing. So I think it's an uphill battle for me and Geechi, but I think we are ready for the task. I was just, he was on the plane behind us, and I was just, we were just texting each other about it. We were excited about it for sure.
You guys been rehearsing and all that? You know, have you guys had time to?
But we definitely been writing.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
We got some material for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to that, man. Always a pleasure dealing with you, man. Great interview. Appreciate it.
Definitely, always, man.